Hello and welcome to Miniatures Rundown. We got battle forces.
So many battle forces.
So much battle force.
More than most years.
Yeah, actually. So
last year we got 7 AOS battle forces.
Yeah.
And this year we have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
Okay,
no,
we're liars and stupid.
Last year we got 6.
That's right. Yeah.
It's 8 40k battle forces, which we'll get to
when they arrive. He said, gesturing with a hand that's invisible.
So there's 8 of these things.
Yeah, and some of them are even good.
There's a lot that's different from previous years about these battle forces. You want me to bring up what I think is the most glaring one?
Hit it.
The price.
210.
The fact that the price is standard.
Yeah.
Because previously
they've been all over the shop.
They've been, oh, this one's this much, but it's worth, it's a little more because it has some more in it.
Yeah.
This year, they all $210.
Yep.
Which is interesting because I think they're also worth a lot more than usual.
Yeah.
Well, most of them.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, to various degrees of worth, of course.
Yeah.
Obviously, with whatever comes straight out of the box, et cetera, et cetera. One thing I will say that I find kind of amusing is I'm just looking at the Kruleboyz right now. Big Bird, Big Sludge Reka, and then nerds. These dorks here.
To be fair, battle line nerds and your main range damage dealer nerds.
Yes.
Like, here's what we're gonna do, and I intentionally did not warn you ahead of time.
Oh gosh.
Stack rank.
Stack rank?
Yes.
Stank rank?
Well, yeah, because you're holding that one.
Oh, okay.
What is your least favorite of these boxes?
Definitely the Skaven, because I hate rats.
From a non-biased point of view, as far as like what's in the box.
Whose bias are we talking about? Okay,
points and money, CJ.
Points and money. Honestly, so I was talking to some other folks
because I know you have opinions on this.
I do.
But we didn't talk to each other.
Yes.
And I wanted to do this before we talked to each other.
I think this one's, like, for its points, the Boingrots, the Stampeding Squigalanche, you get 2, what are the, Mangler Squigs run 100 or 90 to $120.
Well, this is why I was actually going to really cheat and not even rank that one.
Oh, okay.
Because thing gonna change real fast.
Right, yeah, because the Gitz are
we know it's
soon.
coming.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, so...
I hear Sean over there weeping tears of joy for his Gitz.
Yeah, weeping tears of mushroomy joy.
Ugh.
Yeah, well... But, yeah, no, this is a weird one. Yeah, this is a weird one to rank, because we know right now that you're going to get a whole bunch of the stuff that you really want for a Squig army at... well, I call it a Squig army, a Gloomspite Gitz army.
Yeah.
But it may as well be a Squig army.
Currently, that's one of the better ways to play Gloomspite Gitz.
Yeah.
Bar none.
Mm-hmm. And according to the scuttlebutt around, this is actually, this is already selling out.
It is, as of
like
last
hotcakes,
night when I checked, which was the 1st of December evening, this was sold out on Games Workshop's website. So you're starting from your favorite.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's from my favorite and the one that I've put as much research as I put into any of this stuff. But
the points values and the money values are all online everywhere. We don't want to do that. I wanted to talk about if you were getting into these armies.
Yeah, so fair dinkum here. I actually am the only one that I have. I have 2 of these armies, and the Stormcast and then the Kruleboyz. The rest of them, I don't own any of these. So looking at this, I can actually say, would I want, how would I want this? Yeah.
I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
I have one of these armies, 2 of these armies. I own Stormcast and Skaven,
and
I'm actually looking at getting into Sylvaneth. We'll get to that. So give me if you were looking at one of these armies, what is the box you think is the worst value for getting into the army?
For getting into the army, you don't have a lot of good stuff going on with the Thunderstrike Spearhead.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
This is probably my least favorite box in this bunch.
Yeah,
Let's talk about why.
$125 Stormdrake box set.
Yes.
bunch of, was it 3 Annihilators? 6 Annihilators. 3 to 6 Annihilators.
3.
3 Annihilators. They're good.
There's 26 minis in this box.
Knight Relictor is a really solid miniature. It could take or leave rules wise.
leave. Yeah. Hard leave.
I converted mine into a Chaos Priest.
So this box is weird because it has 2 amazing units.
Yeah.
And 3 really
god-awful
bad
units.
ones.
Yeah.
Stormcast Guard are fantastic.
Yeah.
Even after their constant points increases, they do what they do very well. You could also build one as a Knight Draconis.
But then that leaves you with one guy hanging butt out in the open. So
which you can run them solo.
Oh, okay.
You can run them solo. You probably wouldn't, but you could.
Yeah, seems a bad idea.
It basically makes it so you can do that rules legally.
Oh, okay.
Annihilators are amazing.
Yes, they
240 points of damage, 3, 2
2-up armor save.
3-up armor save on the big hammer guys.
That's right. Oh yeah, if they have the shield, they have a 2-up armor save.
Yeah. The shield ones you never bring. The shield ones are not great.
The shield ones you bring if you have Dominion,
which
a lot of people have.
Yes.
Anyway,
hey, don't spoil my video.
And then we have these goobers up here.
And then you have 20 absolute wankers. Like
Gitz. Yeah. Not the good kind of Gitz, just regular Gitz.
So you have Vigilors.
Yeah. Who are swordmen.
No, the Vigilors are the bowmen.
Oh.
It's Vanquishers and Vigilors. I don't understand why this is confusing, CJ. You only have Vanquishers, Vigilors, Vindictors, Vindiandrasta, Yeah, everything.
Vindrasta, the Vivitch.
Neandrasta, yes.
Neandrasta, yeah.
Vigilors, basically, they're a ranged unit. They're supposed to be a support unit where they hit you with a +1 to hit buff when you shoot with them, but they're worse than just shooting it.
Just shoot them.
And then
why don't you just shoot them?
The Vanquishers are your sword unit that get more attacks when they're outnumbered, but despite GW's pretty constant insistence otherwise, we never got that horde meta. Vanquishers are not good.
No.
And Stormcast are probably not getting a new book for a long time.
Which is fine because their book's great.
Yeah, let's not Lumineth this.
Yeah.
So this army, this box is probably the 2 great, 2 completely awful.
This is Feast and Famine.
Oh, and I forgot the Knight Relictor because he's completely useless. The Lord Relictor,
much better,
is 10 points more and has a +1 to his prayer, meaning your prayers go off on 2s half most of the time.
Yeah, that's
really good.
Yeah. Priest meta I think might be coming up soon. Maybe not through GW's tinkering, but maybe through oh gosh, there's a couple armies right now that have some really solid priesthood.
Yeah, Giants kind of started playing with priesthood and other stuff.
Okay, so
next up on the list, which one do you like the least as far as getting into an army?
I gotta say I'm not. Okay, and this is just a personal bugbear of mine. The Sylvaneth have 16 dryads. Why are there 16 of them?
Because there were 16 in Old Hammer and they haven't reboxed the kit yet.
Yeah, and that's why. Now don't get me wrong, Spirited Earthu, Spite Revenants. Are these Spite Revenants?
Yes.
Okay. Can't read in here.
You can also build a Mystery of Revenants. Yeah, we'll go light behind us one day.
Well, someday.
We can afford it.
Yeah.
Please like and subscribe so we can afford new light.
Please. The renovation costs a lot, all right? We're not sharing our
Please,
space.
Sir, may I have some light?
Yeah. But yeah, Spirited Earthu, Tree Lord, Drycha. I always just want to call it a Hamadryad, but Hamdryad.
It's Hemdryad time. Here's the thing. I agree with you.
My
this
granddad
is my next least favorite box.
Yeah, okay, well.
And that's because I was looking to get into Sylvaneth. So why, as somebody who's looking to get into Sylvaneth, do I not like this box?
Dryads suck.
Dryads are great.
Oh, are they? They just come in a box of 16.
I don't care about that.
Okay.
I mean, they're units of 16 too.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you thought they were units of 20? No. They're not that jerkish. Yeah. No, the problem is that every single entry box to Sylvaneth comes with at least one Tree Lord.
Big honking.
The Vanguard box has one. Echoes of Doom had one. The Start Collecting had one.
How many Tree Lords does one person need?
This one has
variants,
2. 2 Tree Lords. Yeah, there are 3 variants. There's Spirit of Durthu, who is not named character, by the way. You can put that stupid 3-up ethereal on him. Tree Lord Ancient and the Tree Lord. Tree Lord's a monster. Tree Lord Ancient's a hero. The problem is like even Tree Lord heavy armies don't usually run 3 of these guys.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of money in this kit is into those Tree Lords. You don't need that many Tree Lords. This kind of feels like I'm cheating because this would be an amazing box if it wasn't for all the other Sylvaneth boxes.
Yeah. So yeah, taken on its own as a Sylvaneth box, this is really top heavy, and the bottom half of it is kind of boring. However, sometimes you need boring battle line.
You do, and that's fine. Like, and both of these battle line are great. Dryads love clogging out the board. Spite Revenants are your objective grabbers.
Okay,
they're fantastic.
Lottie.
Dryka doesn't really have a place right now. She kind of got completely booted out of her spot by Lady of Vines, but she's still a decent model.
Yeah, and you know,
you could also just use her as a Lady of Vines.
I won't tell. Yeah, that's adequate, I guess.
All right.
Again, so now we're back to value propositions, huh?
Yes. Now this gets harder. I know which one I want. I can go first this time if you want me to.
Yeah, why don't you take a stab at
not put you in the spot all the time?
Yeah, one idea.
Sorry, not
sorry. Anyway, I'll do the same to you when we get to the other one.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was tied for me between Khainite, Slaughter-Coven, and the Swamp-lurkers, frankly.
Yeah,
as far as like, what do I want to get into this army? I don't know.
I'll go first in why I hate the Khainite Slaughter-Coven.
Does it start with a D and end with an Oomfire Warlock?
Yes.
Yeah.
It does. Gosh. Second box in a row where they've tried to make us want Doomfire Warlocks.
Nope.
Are they better now?
Yeah,
Yes.
don't care. Yeah, do I give a squirt? No.
That being said, we're out of the bad boxes because everything in here is actually good for the army.
Yeah. No, I mean, even the Doomfire Warlocks, for as derpy and old as they are perfectly adequate and probably pretty good if you know how to use them.
They're not bad. They just generally don't see a lot of play. But everything else in here does.
Yeah.
You can build your snakes as bow snakes or sword snakes, both of which are good. Your Kinnerai are good.
Yep.
Your Witch Elves / Sisters of Slaughter.
Sisters of Silence.
Good.
Yeah.
And then your Hag Queen is freaking mandatory.
Yeah, and you get a free Avatar of Khaine with it. So
T-pose for dominance. Yeah. So
I will say, and yeah, so if you don't build it as the Slaughter Queen on Cauldron of Blood, you can run it as a Blood Rack Shrine instead,
which is also good.
Which is also a pretty good model. And it's just like there's nothing bad in here. My only complaint about it is that having gotten my butt kicked over and over again by Daughters of Khaine, thanks Cheryl.
We've all played Cheryl here.
Yeah,
We've all lost.
Yeah.
Cheryl's very good.
She's very good. And this feels a little too scattershot for me.
Yes, this is not focused.
Yeah, there's no focus here, which knocks it down a point in my mind. But yeah,
it's not focused, but it is a good sampler of the. It's a good sampler.
if you want to go and get the appetizer sampler, that's good for you. But
I'd rather just get the tendies.
Yeah, just give me the tendies. I'm here for the tendies and the mozzarella sticks. The onion rings are filler.
I was always very lucky that my mother loved onion rings, so she would eat those, and my brothers would eat the weird cheese things. And I would just go tendies and mozz sticks all day long. All right.
Hey, we haven't eaten yet today, so we're hungry.
Yeah. Do you want me to go next?
No, I think I got the next one. Is it a Kruleboyz?
Actually, no.
Really?
We finally we diverged. We are no longer drift compatible.
Yeah.
The Jaeger just went like this. But I'll let you explain your Kruleboyz.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
wrong opinions first.
Basically, so Kruleboyz is a horde army.
Let's take this one off the table.
Yeah, because that doesn't count.
This one doesn't count because A, it's actually the best box by virtue of being thematically most appropriate.
Yeah.
And B, the book's coming too soon.
Yeah. So let's talk about Kruleboyz and what they do.
And we're done talking about Kruleboyz and what they do. Moving on.
Woof. Yeah, boy, Kruleboyz got a bad rap because they suck.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So in this box, you have 10 Gut Rippas. You have 3 Bolt Boys. These are necessary. There's not a whole lot of models in the book to begin with.
It's not a wide army.
No, it is an inch deep and a mile wide. Or no, it's a...
Yeah, no, you're right. Inch deep and a mile wide.
Yeah.
Or no, yeah.
No, it'd be the other way around.
Inch wide
and a mile deep. Yeah.
Pothole from hell?
Yeah. It's the Marianas Trench this big.
James Cameron's over it with an ice glass and just...
Yep, it's water. So yeah, we get the big bird, which can be a hero or not a hero, whatever.
Mouth of Mork.
Yeah, Mouth of Mork, Gob of Gork somewhere else. So you can run that as your big stinky bird hero. It takes up a lot of space, takes up a lot of real estate. Prime target. Okay, well, that sucks, but whatever. You get the Sledge-Raker Beast, which is fine, but he's already competing for general space. And then you get some other crap we found in the warehouse.
Well, here's the thing. This is why I'm going to disagree.
Okay.
Everything in here is good in Kruleboyz.
Oh, yeah.
I know that Kruleboyz aren't particularly strong right now.
No.
That being said, they got a massive shot in the arm by Grinning Blades. Grinning Blades, which says you can't be shot outside of 12 inches. Sorry, no, it's not even you can't be shot. You can't be seen outside of 12 inches.
Yeah.
End of sight, or end of story, no exceptions.
Get stuffed.
Suddenly that makes that Mouth of Mork a much better
it makes him much more durable and much more likely not to be shot to
And the reason why I think this box is better than the one I'm going to pick next is because everything in here is good and what you would want to use in a Kruleboyz army.
Right, yeah. And it's all necessary, I guess.
You need battle line. Gut Rippers are better battle line than Hobgrots.
Yeah.
Hobgrots are...
yeah.
Hobgrots are bad.
Hobgrots are just bad.
Hobgrots are hope you roll 6s.
I have 60 of them, and 2 of them are, 40 of them are still sitting on the sprue.
Don't blame you. Bolt Boys
also doesn't make my fingers hurt.
are the range damage for this army.
Yeah,
you want lots of Bolt Boys. If I have a complaint about this box, it doesn't have enough Bolt Boys.
Yeah, I agree. See, I would pick either the Sledge-Raker Beast or the Big Bird.
That is true. This is Monster Hero heavy.
Yeah.
However, the Sledge-Raker Beast hits like an absolute truck.
Yep.
The Mouth of Mork, if you build him as such, is an excellent screw your wizard control piece.
Yeah.
And the Vulture, the boss on Vulture, is also a great beat stick monster. You can build a very workable starter list with this army.
Yeah, you're not working overtime to get something workable out of this. I just wanted something better.
It is not better, but I think it's as good as Kruleboyz can get.
That's fair.
Because you get 2 big, huge beat stick heroes and the start of what your battle line.
Yeah.
I think the reason I like this box is nothing is wasted.
Yeah, no, it's they use every bit of the. If
I get the Khainite Slaughter-Coven, I'm tossing the Doomfire Warlocks into the bin.
Well, yeah, but that's because you have a problem.
If I get the Stormcast one, well, yeah, we talked about that.
Half the bin, half that thing is going in the bin. You just paid $210 for 2 flyers.
Yeah,
and some
really nice hammer infantry.
Yeah,
but this every part of the buffalo is used.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I think that's why I like it better.
I think I might just have a bonk on against. I hate vultures.
Yes.
Birds aren't real. They're a government lie.
And the vulture was not good at launch.
Yeah. And I think I might have some residual coming off of that.
Yeah, and that's fair.
But if you wanted to really get to the meat of it, the meat of Kruleboyz is, I think, you should have put 20 Gut Rippers in here, one of these, maybe another one of these, and put the Mire Brute Troggoth in there.
Mire Brute Troggoth's a cheaper hero.
Cheaper hero. Does better. I think that would have been a better choice. It would have freed up some room to put more of the stuff that you actually really need in here. And if you want to branch out into the giant turkey, then go for it.
That being said, from a money value proposition, the fact you get the giant turkey in this box is astounding. It's a $150 model.
It's a $150 model.
Right, like
you're getting a bunch of stuff free here.
And yeah, you need to go buy a bunch of Bolt Boys and some more Gut Rippers, but those are comparatively inexpensive.
Those are literally some of the easiest models to get your mitts on.
Also, yeah, I didn't even think about the fact that you could probably find Dominion for $100 at your local gaming store or online and fill out your boys and your Gut Rippers.
Yeah, you could probably find the Orruk half of Dominion on
eBay
secondary markets
for $50.
50, if that.
Yeah, because people are just desperate to get rid of the Kruleboyz half.
So bad.
In that might actually lower the value. So that's why I think I like this box.
Okay.
Is because it doesn't come with the stuff that's easy to get on eBay.
Okay, there.
It comes with the stuff that's not easy to get on eBay.
Yeah, okay. So
they didn't do what they could have done.
Yeah.
Which is go to the warehouse and make Jerry the intern tear apart the Dominion boxes and put the Kruleboyz half in here.
My thought on that matter is if you don't want to have stuff that's like, yes, this is good for starter army. Dominion notwithstanding, I would have preferred if they would have gone heavier into the infantry, or if they would have just gone like, hey, it's all these friggin' weirdo models, like these big models that we have.
Mash?
Yeah, the Monster Mash.
I think they don't do that, except for the Squigalanche. The Squigalanche, which is why it's the best box, because it's the one that is themed like that. That's why we liked it.
Yes.
All right.
Indeed.
So we have 2 boxes left. We have the Legion of Grief and the Verminous Host.
2 Horde armies.
2 Horde armies. I think it's going to be clear which one I like more.
Squeak, squeak.
But do you have opinions on which one of these is better?
I
probably...
I think that so walk with me, Lemon. The Legion of Grief, I think, is a better proposition. Better value proposition because the models aren't old enough to drink.
True. One of these definitely looks better than the other.
Yeah, no. On the other hand, 85 miniatures.
And that wins it for me.
And I mean, that's hard to argue against.
It's 85 miniatures that are infinitely spammable.
Yeah.
What brings Legion of Grief down for me, it actually brings it below Kruleboyz for me personally.
Oh, okay.
This is the one besides Sylvaneth, which was also low, that comes with a named hero that you can only have one of.
Yep, Oleander.
And
Olinder, sorry.
Olinder, yeah, I always want to call it Oleander.
Because that's a flower.
Yeah.
Well,
that's why she's called that. But
a black coach, which can be made all of one way, correct?
Yes. I mean, you can build a black coach with either the range or the melee attack on top.
Uh-huh.
And then you've got some Blade Geists, some Dreadscythe Harridans, and some Grimghast Reapers.
Now, speaking of eBayable armies, you'll remember Soul Wars came out a couple years back. That was the 2nd edition box set.
4 years back now, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Matt Damon aging gif. I think these 2 are easy to get mitts on still.
Well,
this
maybe
is where
not.
we
get to the problem. Remember when you talked about the 16 Dryads? And you were worried that they came in units of 16 or 20? I was like, no, don't worry, CJ. Remember when I said they wouldn't be that dumb? Yeah, they were that dumb back then. The Dreadscythe Harridans and the Blade Geist Revenants, or not the Dreadscythe Revenants, the Reapers and the Revenants came in like units of 7 in that box. GW very briefly tried to do incomplete units for Age of Sigmar.
Yeah.
And people hated it so much they stopped that crap.
Yeah. Other Josh, who I split the Soul Wars box with, was really miffed
I
about
still
that.
have an unsplit Soul Wars box, largely for this reason.
Just to point out, and just like don't make me tap the sign again.
Yeah, because I can't get rid of it. No one. I tried to get rid of the Nighthaunt half to like Brian K when he started playing Nighthaunt. He's like, yeah, but I can't use any of this.
Right, yeah.
I'd have to go buy more. I might as well just buy the unit box. And yeah, like that. So that I'm not counting as being easy to get. And I think that's one of the reasons I don't like this box.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. I'm looking at it from simply, again, like the 7th Verminous Host is useful, it's spammable, it's also old enough to be your dad.
That is the one thing. It's like, if this
not
was
my dad, but
if this was a beauty contest,
clear
winner here.
Yeah.
Not even close. I mean,
yeah.
Now the Storm Fiends are winning the Mystery Universe contest.
Oh yeah, brother.
And this box does work together with itself really well.
Yeah.
Something that is not said on the back of the box for the Verminous Host is that bell can also be built as a Plague Burnist.
What do you mean?
Oh, it does say that? Oh, sorry, it doesn't say on the front.
Yeah, no,
and
it says it on the back, but yeah.
The Plague Furnace gives massive buffs and even Battle Shock immunity to those 40 Plague Monks. And then you use your Clan Rats as disposable chaff.
Yep.
This one works probably the best as a single discrete army outside of maybe Kruleboyz.
Yeah.
Because everything's in there. The only thing that's not great is the Bombardier.
Really?
He's fine.
That's the newest model in the freaking kit.
That's the problem. He's the newest model.
Oh.
He's not the newest. He's not the best rules-wise.
That's it. That's where we are.
He can, however, follow the Storm Fiends around and give them more and more warp power.
Okay.
So even though he's not a great model, he's not the engineer you usually pick. You usually pick a cheaper engineer.
Okay.
But he can still do that.
You can only build him as a Warlock Bombardier.
Yes, he came in the
Feast
of Bones box.
It wasn't the Feast of Bones. Feast of Bones was Ogres.
Oh, no. Carrion Empire.
Yeah.
That was it. Carrion Empire. Sorry. That was Ghouls versus Skaven.
Yeah.
And you had the Archregent and that guy.
Yep, and that guy. And that guy.
Yes, the Bombardier. Who is an amazing model, but
yeah,
falls behind other engineers. So for me, the Verminous Host wins out as the single best box of this bunch.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, 85 models. You can't argue. Well, you can't argue with that. Obviously, we have been arguing over that. But, like, it's hard to beat.
All of these, however, are only, like, that's the real answer, is the only good if you like the army they're in.
What an idea.
Like,
so if you're a meta chasing dirtbag, we got bad news.
If you're a meta chasing dirtbag, I think you get the Sylvaneth box.
Yeah.
I think.
Maybe.
They're pretty high up. Skaven were at a solid 49%.
Oh, yeah. That's about where they want to be.
Sylvaneth, but the things that make Sylvaneth broken aren't in that box.
Gossamet archers.
No, it's mostly Alariel and
right.
Stuff like that.
Alariel, who can no longer be insta-killed by the purple sun, thank goodness.
I'm not sorry.
Never apologize for that.
Hey, look, she clapped Thankful in the back of the head, and the purple sun took revenge. Googly eyes ablazing.
Yeah. Speaking of clap, nope, we're not gonna go with that one. Hey, so anyway, yeah. So that brings us to the end of the current battle forces.
Yep.
Yes, there will be a 40K one once those get here.
Which will be very funny because it'll be him asking me what I think.
Pretty
about
much,
this,
yeah.
And I have far less knowledge about 40K than C does about Age of Sigmar.
Yeah. I actually get out to play Age of Sigmar once in a while.
Right.
But yeah, like, I guess it's this. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you don't have to agree with
box that has 85.
I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just offering my case.
Yeah, I think. Well, here's the thing. I think it's a pretty open and shut case, if for no other reason, like dollar to weight ratio.
Yes.
Never minding, of course, the Stampeding Squigalanche.
The real winner is the Squigalanche.
Yeah,
because it's a box of balloons with teeth. That wins. I don't play this army and that wins.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, like I said, I was talking to some other folks and it was just like, yeah, this thing is selling out like hot
it's gone on GW. Check your local gaming store if you want any of these because
they're going fast.
These will go at 210. It's 210. At $210.
Yeah.
A pop.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Plus whatever discount your local gaming store might have. Ours has the point system. A lot of retailers are going to go 15 or 20% off.
Yeah.
Just normally, these things are going to be gone.
Like literally,
some of these we've already sold out of on our own website. I know that much.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, but I mean, like, it's 2 Mangler Squigs, one of which can be a hero, another hero, 10 Boingrot Bounders, 10 Squigs. Job's a good one.
This is both an incredibly functional, no-waste army, like the Kruleboyz I talked about, and also incredibly well-themed.
Yeah.
And a great price. So
this is the one that they, for whatever reason, they put all of their creative might into. And then the rest of them were like, oh, what's Jerry got in the bag?
So what this means, clearly, Jerry, is that the Squigalanche will be awful in the upcoming tome.
Dang it.
And with that terrible, mortifying thought, we leave you.
Hey, yeah, if you, of course, you know, the drill, like, comment, subscribe. If you're getting any of these, please let us know. Please let us know if it's not the Squigalanche.
And
interestingly enough,
let us know after you go online and order yours, because otherwise you might, by the time you finish typing the comment, it'll be gone.
It'll be gone, yeah. But like, if you think that one of these is a better value proposition than any of the other ones, like, please, by all means, enlighten us.
Make your case.
Make your case.
Justify your existence.
This is your life. But yeah, no, I'm legitimately curious as somebody who's kind of a fair weather Age of Sigmar player. And the weather has been lousy here, so I haven't played in a while. Very, very interested to know what the rest of the community thinks about this. So, tell us now. And until next time,
now.
Call now and receive a free Boingrot.
Anyway. 1 like equals 1 light bulb, so CJ can read the back of the boxes. Thanks for watching, folks.
And we'll see you next time
with the 40K Battle Forces.
Yeah.